So this is the heart-lung model, and we're going to use the heart-lung model to look at a few of the blood vessels in this area. So these are the lungs, and we don't need them to see the arteries and veins, which is what we want to get to. Once again, when we look at the arteries and veins, arteries are red, veins are blue, with the exception of the pulmonary, which the pulmonary arteries are blue and the pulmonary veins are red. And that's where we're going to start off here. So we have our heart here. This right here is the pulmonary trunk. So that's the pulmonary trunk. And when the pulmonary trunk here branches off, you can see it going into the lungs here. And so these are pulmonary arteries. And then the red ones, which are then eventually going back into the heart, those are pulmonary veins. So pulmonary trunk, pulmonary arteries, pulmonary veins. Looking at the arteries here, we're seeing the aorta right here come up, and this is just a little bit of what we can see with the aortic arch. The first branch, which is what we learned on the heart model, is the brachiocephalic, so that's a brachiocephalic artery. The next one was the left common carotid, so that's a left common carotid. And the third one we don't see branching off here, but we see it up here, and that is the left subclavian. So brachiocephalic here, left common carotid, left subclavian artery. Now the brachiocephalic is going to come up here and it's going to branch. One branch is going up into the neck, and the other branch is moving off to the side. So brachiocephalic is going to branch into this, which is the right common carotid artery, and this is the right subclavian artery. So brachiocephalic, right common carotid, right subclavian, over here, left common carotid, left subclavian. So those are the arteries. Now let's take a look at the veins in this region. The major vein coming up above the heart here is the superior vena cava, and it is going to branch off into between these pointers here. That is the brachiocephalic. So that is the right brachiocephalic there. We break it off here. This area right here is the left brachiocephalic. So superior vena cava comes up, it branches to the right, that's the right brachiocephalic, and to the left right here, that is the left brachiocephalic. As you see with the brachiocephalics, they're going to branch off, one going up into the neck and one going off to the side. This is the right jugular vein, this is the right subclavian. The same thing is going to happen over here. Brachiocephalic is going to branch into left jugular vein, left subclavian. So superior vena cava coming up, branching into brachiocephalics, which both brachiocephalics branch off into a jugular and a subclavian. A jugular and a subclavian.